Since the title of the video is Ron 500 Raise in Passive Income, that's what I want in monthly passive income. What do I need to understand here? I have a big goal. What is my big goal? My big goal is how much money I need to have so that it earns me exactly what I want in passive income. So how do I do this? Simple, I'll basically take my desired monthly income, only I'll multiply it by 12. Why am I doing this? Because I want to know my desired annual income, so it's easier to calculate. So I took my monthly income, multiplied it by 12, and now I'm going to do something very simple. I'm going to divide it by my income. You see that I don't have a result here. Why? Because I don't have a passive income yield, which will be 4% here. 4%? Why 4%? Because 4% above inflation is feasible. If you look here for inflation over the last 10 years, let me put it in a separate table here, you'll find inflation of 4.5% in 2020, 4.31% in 2019, 3.75. So that's the inflation rate we have. If I take our fixed income rate, which would basically be the CDI, then look, IPCA is inflation, right? CDI is the interest rate. So if I take, for example, the CDI of 2020, you'll see that the real interest rate was negative because if we had an income of 2.76%, inflation was 4.52%, so I had a negative rate of 1.76% here, okay? But if I do the same thing, look what happens. So you can see here that if I include inflation, I have the CDI minus inflation, CDI minus inflation, CDI minus inflation. So I arrive at an average rate, if I take the average of all the years from 2013 to 2020 at least, we'll arrive at an average of 3.3% per year, except that this is invested in fixed income. This is something ultra safe. It's also very accessible to anyone, but I believe you can get a little more than that. After all, if we put real estate funds, shares, and other things in the portfolio, you might be able to increase your income a little. That's why I put the passive income yield at 4%.